Hey y'all, welcome to Sunshine Haze. This is Aja. And as you guys know, especially if you have seen the last video that I put up, the new moon in Pisces, it is time for your tarot forecast. This video is going to be for Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. I know we're moving out of your solar season and we're coming into your lunar season. I myself get a little more excited for the lunar, the moon in the water signs, because I'm a water sign myself. I actually don't have any Pisces in my chart, but I love you guys, so happy birthday. Yes, so this video is going to be for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, and this video we're going to be looking at what this lunar cycle in Pisces means for everybody in your sign. Before I get started, thank you to everybody that has actually booked a personal reading with me after watching this video or watching any of my other tarot forecasts. If you feel compelled to get a personal reading, go on and click on that Etsy shop link down in the description box, or you can actually click on my Instantgo link and I can read you like that. Or if you have any questions, send me an email. I can be communicated. I can be contacted all types of ways. Yeah. All right, guys, let's just go on and get into this. As I said, we're doing a spread for the new moon in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, as you guys know, and Pisces is a sign very much associated with, spirituality, creativity. It's a water sign, sensitivity, emotions. So what we're going to be looking at today in this spread, it's going to be a quick little 5-card spread for you. We're going to be just looking at you and the energy of this lunar cycle. Also going to be looking at any challenges that you'll be facing during this lunar cycle. And then coming after that, because Pisces is a creative sign and it also has a lot to do with the spiritual, the spiritual side of things. We're going to be looking at that as well. And then as always, I do a little bit of I do like a soul message or a soul advice card. So let's go on and get you guys started. Shuffle these cards. Alright, I think we are good here. Let's go on and cut the deck for you. Be okay. Listening to SunshinehazeCo. Gotta get that Pisces energy going. She's a little Pisces, and if y'all listen to her music, she is a true Pisces. She's very creative, very talented. All right, let's go on and start pulling for you guys. What do we got? And then, as you guys know, I will pull all these cards up to the top of the screen for you once we, start talking. Oh, but you know what? I actually kind of remember something about that energy coming in for Pisces. And then we've got this. Okay, let's go on and talk you guys through this. What is poppin'? So the energy for this lunar cycle that we have coming up for you is the Daughter of Wands. This card is a court card. As you guys know, I have the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, so I have a family deck. All of my court cards are family members. So the Daughter of Wands is actually the Page of Wands, which carries the energy of the fire suit. I'm sorry, of the wand suit, which is the fire, which is related to the fire element. So there are a couple things with this card popping up. One, the energy for you guys during this time could literally just be this energy of making moves, and it is like a beginning energy. So during this Pisces lunar cycle, you may start to feel like, okay, now I have the ability to do the things that I have been planning. Like, it's now actually time to start getting those things going. And then on the other hand, this could also be coming up as a person in your life. So the daughter, Page of Wands, could be a younger or a little more like have a more youthful energy to them person with the fire sign. So a Leo, Sag, Aries, very possible that you could be dealing with somebody like that, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, or they may carry the you know, characteristics of a fire sign individual. So with this card popping up, it could either be that let's start getting things going energy, or possibly you could be dealing with a little fire sign, and they could just be very prominent during this time for you, okay? And so the next card that we have coming up is the challenges that you guys will be facing during this lunar cycle in Pisces. And so this is actually starting to become one of my favorite cards. It is the Six of Wands here. And so when this card pops up, it kind of, so if you look at the imagery on the card, it kind of looks like, okay, there's a bunch of chaos down here. Things probably were just all over the place, not really going how you wanted them to go. But then you have this beautiful little butterfly rising up, almost like, it's not a phoenix, but, you know, rising up out of the ashes, it's figuratively speaking. So this card being a challenge for you could point to you're actually maybe in the point of the situation right before receiving your hope, or right before rising up over the obstacles. So it could be crossing you during this time, crossing this energy. If we're talking about the energy here of the daughter or the Page of Wands, literally you just may feel a little stagnant. You may feel like things are not moving, or whatever you've tried to do hasn't been working, or like things are just kind of stuck. Keep in mind that Jupiter did just go retrograde into Scorpio, or Jupiter just went retrograde into Scorpio. So there's this time of the year is going to be a little slowed down for us as far as, you know, expanding and making moves go. But it's really so we can make sure that we're truly prepared for the moves that we want to make. So what's crossing you guys, Pisces, during your lunar cycle is really what it looks like. What's crossing you is the ability to actually make moves. So you guys may be on some stuff that I was on. I had all these ideas and really wanted to make all this stuff happen, but it was literally just like, okay, but how? How? What do I need to do? So that's something that you guys may be dealing with during your own lunar cycle. And then I want you guys to keep in mind, when the moon is in your sign, it can either be very awesome for you, or it could be very a little difficult, to say the least, okay? So the next card that we have coming up for you guys, because Pisces is the creative sign, I wanted to do a card for something approaching you in your creative life, or your creative aspect of life. And then I also wanted to do a card for what's approaching you on the spiritual side. So the card that I have coming up for what's approaching you guys on the spiritual, on the creative side, is the Daughter of Swords. Again, this is a court card, so we could be talking about a person. This is the Page of Swords, so we could be talking about an air sign individual, so a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Could be somebody coming in. You could meet somebody or know somebody with that sign or carrying that energy that may have something to do with your creative career, may have like a creative opportunity for you. Now on the other hand, the Daughter of Swords is the sword suit, and it is the Page of Swords, so it's carrying the energy of that suit. Again, the budding energy of that suit. What we could say for that is possibly because the sword suit is our mental, and the swords typically deals with clarity as far as our perception goes. Something approaching you on your creative front could be all of this stuff all these ideas that you've had that you maybe feel like, you know, hey, I don't really know how to get going. I don't really know how to make those moves. Some clarity could be coming in for you. This Daughter of Swords is literally bringing you the beginning of, okay, I'm going to erase the fog, and we're now going to see how to move forward, how to get those things done that you've been wanting to do, right? And so the next card that I have coming up for you, this is not one of my favorite cards. If you watch any of my tarot forecasts, you know that this is one of my aw shit cards. This is the Five of Pentacles. Not my favorite. I actually really hate all of the 5 cards. I hate the 5 cards, and I'm sorry that this popped up in your spread, Pisces. Approaching you on the spiritual side. So with the cards that you have in your deck and the Daughter of Swords coming before this card in the positions that I laid them down. Now the Five of Pentacles, Pentacles is the earth suit. Pentacles has to do with our foundations, our, you know, stability, sometimes relationships, careers. With, you know, you getting this clarity coming in right before the Five of Pentacles. And I actually am not a fan of doing love readings, and I don't like when love stuff pops up, really, because I'm just not a sappy person. I am a Cancer, Sun and Moon, but I'm a rising. I know what it is. It's because I'm a rising Capricorn. I be over the love shit that comes out in these readings, guys. But the clarity card, there's a little bit of a clarity coming in before the Five of Pentacles for you. So approaching you spiritually, you may be going through a little bit of a time where you feel either defeated or like you are losing something, or that you have lost something. And that could be money, that could be like a career, it could be friendships or a relationship or something. But you, during this lunar cycle in Pisces, there is going to be a point where you feel like, damn, I lost that, or damn, I gotta let that go. And that's going to come in for you with this clarity. And it's almost, because it's popping up after your creative card, it's almost like you kind of have to acknowledge and release this before you can even really get on your creative stuff. And then the card popping up after is your soul message card. And what I just said makes a lot of sense because you've got the Son of Wands here. So the Son of Wands, again, could be a court card. Well, I'm sorry, it is a court card, but the Son of Wands is the Knight of Wands. And so when I get Knight cards, those symbolize messages for me, like something is coming in for you. Somebody has something to tell you, or somebody's going to bring something to you that's going to kind of change your perspective, or even, you know, change your life. The Son of Wands is a very high energy card for me. When I read this card carries a lot of energy. This is coming up in your soul message position. So what I'm going to say about this is that Pisces, there may be actually an individual, a younger, or, you know, more youthful energy type male, or somebody with a little more masculine energy, who may have something for you. They may have an opportunity for you. They may have some advice for you, or they may just be somebody that may be very important to you during this time. Then on the other hand, the Son of Wands could really just point to, you know, Pisces, you guys are water signs. You tend to dabble in a lot of different things, but the downside of being the fish with the two tail ends tied together is that sometimes you guys are just a little all over the place and tend to leave things by the wayside and don't really finish, or you tend to put your energy into something else and kind of forget that you had this going on. So this card coming up in your soul message card, one is pointing to, yeah, coming right up under the Daughter of Wands, you got the Sun and the Daughter. So you've got the Page and the Knight of Wands, which really lets me know that Pisces, your lunar cycle is going to be time to bust a move. It's going to be time for you to get shit done, get shit cracking. Sorry, so this card coming up is really just letting me know that Pisces, it is time to turn on your charm. You are a very seductive sign. You are a romantic sign, and you're an imaginative sign. So all of these opportunities, or all of these things that you want to work on, you've actually, now it's time to do the work. You've got to put yourself out there and make people want to work with you, or make people want to buy your product, or make people want whatever it is that you're offering. It's actually time to do. We've moved past the manifestations and the intentions. Now it's actually time to, I consider this the baby magician card in my deck. This is the little magician. So the magician card is the make moves card as opposed to the manifest. So you've got the baby make moves card here, and I'm gonna say you've got the little make moves card here because this is the beginning for you, Pisces. Like, this is your lunar cycle. This is actually probably the beginning for you. So, you know, Pisces, whatever you're sitting on or whatever you've been thinking about, now it's time to get it out there. Do it. Make moves. All these people that popped up in your spread, the Daughter of Wands, the Daughter of Swords, the Son of Wands, if you have that air sign around you, or those fire signs around you, and you feel like you can pull from their energy, or that you can pick up or learn from them, definitely do not hesitate. There are some things that you're going to have to let go or release during this lunar cycle, but you know, it's all because there's something for you. There's hope for you. You've got some moves to make, and you've got some things to do. All right, Pisces. So, you know, I hope this video resonated with you. I hope that it can help you guys maneuver a little bit through your lunar cycle. If you felt like it didn't resonate with you, go on and check out your moon or rising sign. I do have a description down. I have a link down in the description box to the playlist with all of the new moon in Pisces tarot forecasts. If you haven't watched the new moon in Pisces video, I definitely suggest watching it, especially you Pisces, because this is your moon, so it is going to affect you very much so. And then, you know, lastly, if you, like I said, if you want a reading, go on and purchase one through my Etsy shop, or you can contact me on Instantgo, or you feel free to send me an email. I have all of that information down in the description box as well. Yeah, guys, if you like the video, go on and hit that thumbs up button. If you feel compelled to share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, especially if you like my tarot forecast. That way you can keep up with when I put these things out, all right, guys? And then, yeah, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate all of the support. I'll see you guys next time.